Before we begin, could I please ask your name?
Yeah, I'm anonymous. That'll do.
Great. What can I do for you?
Got a few questions regards coronavirus, mate. Just simply, if I want to get tested, do I have to go to a hospital, or I hear there's sort of, self-service tests in shopping centres now. Is that the go?
There's drive-throughs at shopping centres.
Say that again.
There are drive-throughs at shopping centres.
Drive-throughs. Okay. So what do? Stick a swab up my nostrils and take a sample. Is that what they do?
Yes.
And where do those swab samples go?
To one of typically 3 or 4 pathologies per state.
So there's 3 per state, is there?
3 or 4 pathologies per state, yeah.
So if I'm in a regional area like Mildura, how far would a pathology be from there?
I don't know. They generally get the samples there on the same day, though. So.
Okay, so this is worldwide. They have pathologists test all these samples in every country, every island throughout the world to give the statistics. Is that how it works?
No. Each state in Australia has its own pathologies that they use.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is if you look at the worldometer for COVID-19, there's virtually every country's got statistics, whether it's cases, deaths, you name it. So someone is controlling this. So the testing in, say, a little island any small island, they've got figures for it. So you're telling me all these pathologists are all around the world doing this testing, are they? Yeah.
Yes, there are multiple pathologies across the world.
So the pathologists must be, flat out at the moment. Anyway, I've got another question is, how many people in Australia have died in the last 6 months from COVID-19?
Let me just look that up for you. Okay, Okay, total number of confirmed deaths since January. It looks like. Okay, that one's in graph form for some reason, by age, sorry. Here we are.
102?
How about that? Yeah.
About that, yeah.
Here it is. Yeah, 102 exactly, actually. Yes, that hasn't changed.
Really? Exactly a month ago it was 102 as well. So no one's died in a month, and we're supposed to believe this is a pandemic. I'm sorry, pandemics are a bit more than 0 deaths in a country of 25 million people. Can you explain what's going on? Because I want my life to go back to normal. I don't want this new abnormal. What's the hold up? If no one's dying in the last month, can you explain? Just any idea, mate?
The reason nobody is dying is because we are currently in a state of lockdown.
Oh, so the lockdown's stopping people from dying. Really? Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank God for the lockdown. So let's lock ourselves down forever and ever, and no one will catch this disease, and no one's going to die. That is fantastic. Anyway, what about the protest march 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks, 2 days, 16 days ago. How come no one's died from that, mate? 10,000 people in every state, not doing social distancing. We're told we've got to stay 6 feet apart everywhere we go, and yet for all day we've got 10,000 people squeezing up against each other in each city. No one's died, mate. What's the story? What's with this social distancing crap?
I'm going to have to issue you a warning. If you receive 3 warnings, I will hang up on you. Please don't adopt this time. Please don't ask sarcastically. We're here to provide support to Australians.
I'm asking you the question. Why no one's dying from these protests?
They didn't die because we got them tested and we got them in hospital.
What, we got 3 cases out of 60,000 people. Cases don't mean anything to me, mate. I want to know deaths. Explain why Vietnam, with 100 million people on the border of China, has got...
Second warning. If you continue to behave in this way, I will hang up on you.
Yeah, all right, second warning. I'll ask you, why has Vietnam got no deaths and they've got 100 million people and they're on the border of China? He hung up on me. Fucking goose couldn't answer my questions. I was also going to ask him, if we got masks, why do we need social distancing? If we got social distancing, why do we need masks? If we got masks and social distancing, why do we need to lock down the country? Why do we need people to lose all their jobs? The economy to go down the tube? People committing suicide? The other question I was going to ask is, how come all they spew is cases, cases, cases? How about they tell us the statistics of the people that are dying from suicides, mental disorders, domestic violence? We don't see that on the news. How about we hear that? And the other question I was going to ask is, how come there's no names of these people, 102 people? How come we've got no names, 12 names out of 102? What's there to hide? I want to know the names. I want to know the names of the clusters that supposedly we've got cases in Victoria. I want to know the names in case it's a next door neighbour. How about you tell me that? And then I was simply going to ask him again, 102 cases with coronavirus. How many cases from coronavirus? And he would have said the same. I says, no, mate, from and with are a difference. No one's dying from coronavirus. And I was also going to ask him another symptom. Is collapsing and dropping dead, is that a symptom? Because that's all we saw early on in China. Or was that just to put fear into everyone? How come never, ever since that time do we see anyone collapsing in the middle of the street like we saw in China? All staged, was it? Had to be. Why isn't it happening now? We have not seen one bit of footage of anyone dying, collapsing in the streets. But it did in China at the start, because we had to get the ball rolling at the start, didn't we? Fear, fear, fear. That's what it's all about. So this clown is a nobody. He couldn't answer my questions. And I'm telling you now, you can ring anyone. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to talk to you. They put you on these untrained idiots that man the switchboard. There's no way known you can ring a health minister. They're too good to talk to anyone. You know, we elect them to do our work, but they don't want to talk to you. They don't give a shit about you and me. Because they're part of the circus. Anyway, that'll do till next time.